I'm seeing the camera. Should be working. This is Sturgis, Spearfish, and we're heading through the scenic canyon. Now this is my son in front of me, and he's got a hot rod. That thing's got 145 horsepower. Got his wife on the back. Well, looks like we're gonna get some rain here. We've gotten rained on every single day here at Sturgis. It rains for about an hour and then it goes away. Now the one thing that the Buffalo chip doesn't have is Wi-Fi, and in order for me to upload these movies, I haven't figured out how to get it where my phone uploads it right from the phone. And I've tried and I've tried, and so I may have to load this one up when I get home and get some Wi-Fi. Now I'm waiting for the phone call from my mechanic. Oh well, this stupid phone here is trying to get me to software update, and I ain't doing it. Stupid AT&T wants you to have Wi-Fi, and I don't have it, and it keeps on coming on. I hope it's not destroying my movie here, because I'll call up AT&T and read them the riot act. Yeah, it did. It screwed it up. Okay, I'm hoping there wasn't an interruption in the movie, but naturally AT&T wanted me to upgrade, and it cut my movie. So we're coming into the scenic canyon road. Well, thankfully, my son and my friend pulled over. I think we're gonna get rained on. Well, I'm still learning how to film with these things, and I'm hoping to get better so I can make better movies for you guys. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this. Praise God. Now my son got in, pulled into the Buffalo chip last night, and we kind of held off on the riding because we wanted to ride with my son, and Naturally, I was by the amphitheater at the Buffalo Chip, and I get a phone call. They're saying, Arturo, they're not going to let your son in unless you show up, because I put it on my card and my son had just reimbursed me, you know, and I had to walk like 2 miles, you know, and I says, oh, what is wrong with you people? I told you that my son was coming, you know, but they said it was to protect me. I don't see it that way, but they said, well, next time tell them. I said, well, I did. I told you guys. But anyway, still loving the Buffalo Chip. I'm gonna go there every year. This is something else. I love this. It's only 35 miles an hour in here. I better slow down. Now, woo, there goes my son. I'm recording in the 4K, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. I noticed that when I had it on 1080, I had 5 hours of recording on the card. I switched it over to the 4K, and it dropped it down to 2 hours. But it's such a better quality picture. Oh, this is really beautiful in here. The rock formations and Black Hills, South Dakota. Well, I noticed that I'm getting more subscribers, and I'm very thankful for that. I normally don't ask for people to subscribe to me. That, you know, I know that God's in total control, and if it causes a person to subscribe, so be it. And if not, you know, it's okay. Now, you know, I've been posting these videos, and a lot of these people don't like it. You know, they dislike it. And, you know, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I speak about victims and victors and things like that. But you know, I'm going to give my point of view and what I believe. Well, anyway, I mentioned in the pit stop film about myself growing up with Mark Brailsford. His entire family were excellent motorcycle riders. You know, we started out as kids riding Stingray bicycles and pulling wheelies on them, you know, and then we graduated to the dirt bikes. And then Mark was so good in racing that Harley Davidson approached him, and they hired him. And man, he could ride. If you ever watch that movie on any Sunday, they show Mark Brailsford doing the mile, crossed up, both feet on the pegs. Unbelievable. He could ride. And he did very well. He became National 1 for Harley Davidson. So I got all the patches, I got all the anything I wanted from him, you know. So, you know, we were good friends. And I looked over in the corner of his garage. He had 2 XR 750 frames, nothing else but just the frames, you know. Boy, Mark, I sure would like to get one of those. Because really, go, yep, to take it. I was so excited. Well, I immediately ran up to Dudley Perkins, San Francisco. Look at this. Look at the crowd. And purchased a 1000cc Sportster motor. Bolted right in. That was the biggest motor they had in those days. See, what I'm telling you about these motorcycles, they're everywhere. I mean, Main Street in Sturgis is just jam-packed when we were coming through. Now, I didn't start the movie then because you know, the time I have on the SD card, and I wanted to get this well, this is really something, video up. Oh boy, this is, I wish this Sears truck could get out of the way. But look at this beauty. I'm tilting up. I'm hoping the camera's getting this. You know, this was the Indians' holy ground, the Black Hills. You know, the Bible says the earth is full of God's glory, and it certainly is. But anyway, you know, a couple of these people, they disliked the video, and then I lost subscribers, and I said, well, you know, I guess you can't please everybody. And oh, this is beautiful. I wish all people well. I don't, you know, I love everyone. They may not like me, but that's a given. I met some people last night when I was filming the race. Evidently a big cloud came in and rained for about a half hour and got the track all wet, so they delayed the main event, and then they had to drive vehicles on the track for about 45 minutes to dry it up. Good race. Yeah, those scouts, they cleaned house, man. I told my friend, hey, Indian took it, and he goes, well, was it the rider or the bike? Well, a combination of both of them. I mean, the guy that was riding, he knew how to ride that Scout, and I'll tell you what, he kept on pulling away in the straightaway. You could see that the Indian had the power. And they had Scott Parker. He was national #1 for Harley as well. He got on it and rode it, and he said that this thing is the real thing. Yep. I'm really loving the buffalo chip. I saw a couple of my friends showed up. They were staying at the Iron Horse, and I said, hey guys, you know, there's nothing wrong with staying at the less expensive. It's just that I want to be able to have a beer and enjoy my entertainment and not have to worry about getting on the bike and riding back to camp. And that's breaking the law anyway, you know. looking up, hopefully you guys can see these rock formations and sheer granite. And now it looks like we're going to be driving into rain here. Well, that's the way the Lord keeps everything green here. Can't complain. Yeah, my son got up. He says, I'm going to do some riding today. And I said, you up for it, Dad? I go, hell, we waited for you to get up here before we started doing any riding, you know. I mean, we rode into Sturgis and walked around, but didn't do any of this kind of riding. So he says, Dad, I got the Harley tour guide and we're going to do every single one of the roads. I said, sounds good to me. Now, you guys know, if you look at my videos, I have purchased a Honda Goldwing. And at the Buffalo Chip, right across from us, another guy has a Goldwing, and it's the brand new airbag model. And, ooh, that was a pretty Harley. But anyway, yeah, I was talking to him, and I said, have you heard of Max McAllister on YouTube? He said, oh man, I know him. He says, I know him personally. And I said, well, I'm thinking about getting my Goldwing suspension done. You know, I only got like 250, 300 miles on it, not very many. And you know, Max is showing that after 1,000 miles, you're starting to get a little play in those steering. And I was talking to his friend. I'm actually going to do a little video, me talking to him, and I'm going to put a little link to it, to Max McAllister's page. So he was telling me that he put the suspension on, and for performance it was great, but he said it was a little stiff for his wife, you know. Well, you know, he said it really made his bike handle better, but it was a little stiff for the 2-up. But I don't have a problem with that. I like stiff. Now, the one thing about filming in 4K, on another one of my videos, the guy said, oh man, I can't even watch your video because it stops when I get the spinning circle, you know. And I said, well, your internet, you know, when you record in 4K, it takes more internet, you know. So he had a slow internet connection, and I told him, I says, look, go up to the top right of the thing, and there 3 little dots on the YouTube thing, and you can click on it and lower the resolution. So I'm advising you guys, if you're getting the spinning circle and you're not enjoying the video, you can lower the resolution, or you can raise it if you've got fast internet. Oh, here comes the rain. I'm getting raindrops on my shield, and you can see I'm not really dressed for the rain here. But to God be all the glory. Let it rain, Lord. So another commenter, I don't see any brown people in Sturgis, you know, and I told them, well, I'm brown, you know. And that's not what I'm getting at. I'm people of color, and they're all over the place, man. That's a bunch of baloney. And I don't see any racism here, you know. I mean, I saw a real cute couple. You know, he brought his girlfriend or his wife. And I said, hey, can I take a picture of you guys and put it on YouTube? And they allowed me to. You know, it didn't come out that well because I'm over there recording the racing as well. And so if I see him, I may delete the one that I have there and put up a new one of it. I thought she was a very pretty woman. She was having a ball. Well, all these people are putting on their rain gear. They're wiser than I am. I'm gonna get drenched. Yep, this is, there's no place like the Black Hills. Okay, where are we going here? Well, so anyway, I think I'm going to bring my Goldwing next year because I'm going to insist my wife come. And that's the bike I bought for me and Mama. I'm going to get her a piece of jewelry when we go to the Crazy Horse. I'm interested to see how much they've done on it. Last year it didn't seem like they got much done. But I believe they're doing all the work by the money they get from people going up there. And oh, somebody's getting ticketed. Thank you. Whoop. Spearfish Creek. Now see, the thing about the weather here, it can turn on a dime. So that's the other thing. It's nice having an RV. Just go in there and wait for it to, wow, dry off. And it doesn't rain all day, but they're talking all those days that it rained, it was only 20%, and now it's 60%. I said, well, then it's for sure gonna rain, you know. There's so many people here, so many different, from all over the world. I had one guy from Alaska parked just 2 spots from us. I go, oh my goodness. Another one from Maine. on the other side. You know, you go, wow. Oh, we're from California. That's not close, you know. We came the northern route. We went all the way up to close to Seattle and came across on 90. All good roads, all beautiful scenery. Yeah, it's a little longer, but I'm retired. I'm not in a rush. I used to have to rush to work all the time. Drive from Potter Valley all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge. Now my friend that's behind me, I used to be his boss. Because I was also I was ironworker superintendent and also the operating engineer superintendent, and he was in charge of all the compressors and stuff, because everything on the bridge runs on air. So I wanted him to come, you know, and he's, oh, I don't know, I can't, you know, this, and come on, you're the one that got me to start doing all this stuff, and you gotta live, you know. I talked him into it. He said, well, I'm broke. I said, don't worry about that. One thing I did get from the Golden Gate Bridge was a massive pension. Thank God. Climbed high iron my entire life. High rises. Big plant shutdowns. Cement plants. Big lumber mill, and when they shut these things down for maintenance, 7/12s, 12 hours a day. And back then, when I was iron working, you know, not on the Golden Gate Bridge, but on the being dispatched from the hall, you got double time past 8 hours. I was bringing home some pretty massive paychecks. So I also get a pension from the union. Now, it's raining now. It's so beautiful in here. Oh, this rain is starting to sting. Hopefully it won't rain too hard. Lord willing. Well, this certainly is a scenic canyon. my friend, the one behind us, Jeffrey, he's got the GoPro Hero 4 or something like that. And he was getting it all set up yesterday when in the RV. So now my son wants to pull over here. Oh no, we're turning. Oh man, there's BST and Brock's. I got issue with that guy. Got involved in my order. I want to go in here. Okay, I'm gonna I gotta talk to this guy.
How you doing?
Hi, are you Brock's?
Yeah.
You got involved in my fat bob order, and now you made him make the wheel 17-inch, and there's no tire for it.
What is it you got now?
A fat bob, 2018.
Okay.
And Leif and I were trying to get the wheels, and you got involved in. I'm asking you, what tire goes on that 17-inch?
Now, I had somebody call a couple of months ago and ask about that. It was a dealer, and they are very difficult to find. Now, whether they'll come out with an 18-inch or not, I can't say for sure. I don't know. We don't make the wheels. We design the wheels in that, and then they're made in South Africa.
Yes, but BST asks your opinion whether they should be 16 or 17.
In Brock's opinion. But we should have a 16-inch and an 18-inch wheel, and I'm sure in due time they will, because like I said, I had that same phone call. It was from a dealer, and he said, I'd like to get some of these wheels for my fat bob here for the shop, but he said, I can't find a 17-inch tire.
Yeah, nobody makes it, so
here, do this.
I know that they made 2 prototypes. I was supposed to get one of them, and I was going to have it gold tinted, and now I can't even get them.
All right, well, give me a call when we get back. I'll be back in there August the 16th, I think it is. But when I get back in, what's your name?
Arturo Munoz.
All right, give me
on their website, it's my Lowrider S that they have on display. And you know, I've been wanting these wheels, and I've been really talking up BST and all that, and I'm so disappointed because now I wanted to have them on for this run, and Leif said, well, there's no wheels, no tire for it.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Yes. Well, you give me a call when I get back, and I'll see. I'll get involved a little bit and see what.
Well, I'd like to. I wish you would tell them make the 16. Make the 16. Never mind the 17, because Pirelli makes the Night Dragon for the 16.
Right.
They're the awesome tire.
Right.
And you know, I'd really appreciate it if you got that done for me, because
I'll absolutely do the best I can, and I'm sure that there's 2 things. Go on our website when you get a chance. There is a form on there that is not just wheels. It's people asking for different things that they want. And the more requests we get, the more that helps the momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I'll talk to Jeff. He's our VP of operations, and he deals direct with the guy named Gary at BST regularly. And I'll see him as soon as I get back, and I'll tell him, because again, you're not the first person. You're the second now that I've had, and I haven't been there that long. But yeah, that is a problem, because I really believe we could sell a hell of a lot more of them. And why they made a 17, I don't know. It didn't make sense.
Well, you know, Leif, he's my mechanic. He's an ace mechanic at Ukiah Harley Davidson.
Okay.
And he's bent over backwards to get BST to even make the wheels for the Fat Bob.
Right.
And then now they make them 17.
Yeah.
We sent in an order because they said they were making 2 prototypes. and I was going to get one of them. And when they sent us back the invoice, and it was 17-inch wheels, not what we ordered. And Leif called him and says, "There's no tires for this wheel. Why are you making them 17?"
Yeah, I can't answer that, but I promise you I will follow it through.
Okay, well, you realize you're going to be on YouTube on this thing, and I'm so thankful that I saw the Brock's thing. I turned right in. I said, "Oh," because I know that Leif's today is gonna call you and BST and say what tire goes on it, and so far nobody has them.
Yeah.
So
well, again, just give me a call when I get back. I'll dig into this a little deeper and see what we can't come up with, because I agree with you. That 17 inches, it's a real problem.
Yeah, well, I'm not against the 17-inch wheel if they made a tire for it. But I love the BST, but I'm so brokenhearted right now, because I really wanted to. I've been posting videos on BST, and everyone's that wants to see the dyno run with them, and so the
guys like you to promote it too. That helps a lot.
Well, I really promote motorcycles, so
well, as I said, just be sure to give me a call anytime August 16th or after. I'll get all your information, and my email address is on there too. You're welcome to send me an email. Just put in the subject line 17-inch BST.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, no problem at all. Take care.
I was so upset with you, but now I'm happy. So,
all right.
Thank you.
Take care. Yep.
Okay, this is BST, and I was gonna do a video, but praise God that I found Brock's here in the scenic run here. So you see all the motorcycles. I hope I'm not sounding like a clown, talking to the man and all that, because I was blaming him, and I guess it's not good to blame anyone. Now that I've spoken to him, he's even saying he doesn't understand why they made him 17. Now, see how beautiful they are? Now, here's the trick about them. They're so smooth and light. So when you start your bike and you're accelerating, there's less weight to spin. So on the website it says 5 horsepower equivalent. Now I also put the the ceramic discs and the ceramic bearings, so that's a lot less unsprung weight. And these are some awesome wheels, man. Now, my son's bike, where did he park? Okay, let me show you guys my son's bike. Here's my buddy Jeffrey. Jeffrey, say hi to the YouTubers.
How you doing?
This is my son's bike. And let me see if I can get in the front here. Now see, he's got the BST carbon fiber wheels. The red calipers, and this thing's hopped up. So, these wheels are very expensive, but after having them on that Lowrider S, I'm spoiled. The handling change is nothing short of spectacular. Look at Brock's ride here, huh? Woo! Stupid fast. Well, I'm so glad I bumped into him, and wow, that's nice. Extended swing arm, I'm presuming. Look at the gap between the frame here and My son's got a set of your wheels on his bike. Look at this one here. I get this one's a spoke though.
Front tire. We've got a wheel for the guys who run 180.
So what about these smoke carbon?
No, they're not. These are Pinos, and they are the biggest advantage here is you don't have to run a tube. The spokes don't come through. So you don't have to run.
Oh, looks like we're gonna get Brock to. I think he's related to BST through marriage. I'm not sure. You know, I don't want to speak falsely, but. See, now here's a picture of the kind I want a gold tint on mine. But hopefully we can get them made. You know, it was Leif and I that started the whole ball rolling on the Fat Bob BST wheels, so hopefully it gets changed. There is no tire at that width for the 17-inch wheel. I can't believe that BST did that without at least finding out if there was a tire even made for it. But live and learn. So let's see. There's mine. I still got the stock Harley wheels on it, and I really wanted to promote the BST wheels on this bike because I got the Stage 4 in it, and this thing like a bat out of hell. Okay, I'm still recording, praise God. Yeah, we got rained on a little bit. Okay, this is Cheyenne Crossing store here. Here's another one with the BST wheels on it. Now there's, you know, another bike builder down in LA. He was saying that it wasn't safe and he was getting wobble, and I think he's full of BS because that lowrider S I had, my goodness. I really love these inverted forks. And look at the tube, it's black. Sweet.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go, guys. Thank you so much. Wow, praise God, I bumped into Brock's here at Sturgis, and I got him on my side. Lord willing, I'll get the wheels on this bike. I hope I didn't sound too harsh to him. Tell him he got involved in my order.
That's a screamer.
I guess this is going to be a long video.
What do you call
Fat Bob.
Fat Bob? It's really cool. Nice.
Stage 4, it's a rocket.
Feels good, huh?
Oh yeah, this thing hauls ass. Oh, excuse my language. Well, if you haven't ever been to the Sturgis rally, you gotta do it, man. Oh boy. How to get out of that pit there. I guess my son wants to go 85 south, so well, it's amazing that I saw that Brock's yeah, you know, I still want to. I still wonder why BST made him 17. Here we go. Well, I had to break up that ride there to. I had to talk to Brock. So I said, "Are you Brock?" Oh, I was so happy he said yes. So, oh, I'm talking to the man finally. Now he's the U.S. United States distributor, and so is Leif. Leif's a distributor, or you know, he can order the wheels. And when I got the Lowrider S BST wheels, I got a deal on them because I got the shipping free, and they wanted to get it out there on a Harley, you know. Oh, this is a beautiful ride. I wouldn't mind doing this on my Goldwing. I'll tell you that right now. You know, it's predominantly Harley, but all motorcycles are welcome here. You see Indians, you see hot rod Hondas, everything. I mean, yeah, I got an extra battery, little power pack plugged into the Sony so it doesn't run out of battery. I guess when you record in 4K, it starts using up that juice, you know. I'm hoping you guys are hearing me clearly. Every day we're going to do one of these runs, different area. There's so many places to go, and it's all spectacular. I mean, where I live, I got some really good riding as well, you know. Got the coast, we got the redwoods and this and that. This is something else. Anyway, we learned something about going the northern route. You want to avoid Portland at commute hour. We got stuck in a traffic jam you wouldn't believe. I says, man, that was about the only place we got held up. But my mechanic, Jeffrey, was doing all the driving. I drove about maybe 6 hours the whole thing, you know. But he's younger than me. I'm 67 years old, you know. And I'm no spring chicken, but he said, oh, I gotta earn it, man. You don't have to earn nothing, Jeffrey. I owe it to you. You know, he does all my mechanic work. And I never give him anything, you know. I'll buy him lunch or dinner or something like that. When we first met up and became very close friends, we stated to each other, no money passes between us. You know. That's the way it's been. So I told him, I said, look, all you need is your Harley and my trailer. That's it. So, you know, the entertainment package at the Buffalo Chip, and I'm telling you guys this, so if you do go to the Buffalo Chip and you're going to get your reservations and all that, to do it early, because they give you a discount on that entertainment package. I had to pay more for Jeff because, like, I didn't know if he was going to go. I didn't know if I was going to be able to convince him to go. But then I had a conversation. I was over at his farm, and his wife was there, and I says, oh, I wish your husband would go with me. It's the Black Hills. And she looks over at her husband, and she goes, you should go. Oh, I was so happy she said that, you know. We had a major fire in Potter Valley, you know, and we couldn't leave because we didn't know it was going to burn our farms down or whatever, you know. And but the Lord spared us. But a few of my friends lost their home, lost everything. So as soon as we saw that it was safe, we left. We wanted to leave earlier, but you know, when I got to the Buffalo Chip, the day we got there, we didn't really miss out on anything. The vendors were still setting up. I said, oh, good. You know, I was all worried we weren't going to get a spot because it's, you know, first come, first serve, where you pick. And we brought a roll of caution tape because I told him, I says, hey, look it. My son wants to park right next to us. And she goes, well, I can't guarantee that. You know, you're going to have to bring some caution tape and cone it off. And I said, okay. Well, the kid that brought us in, we told him, he said, hey, I want my son next to us. Oh, he spent like 45 minutes getting us all set up, you know. We gave him a tip, you know. He says, you're going to have to disconnect from your trailer. I go, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, the sight was between the length of the motorhome and the trailer wasn't enough. So he unhooked me. We unloaded the bikes, and he had a 2-inch ball on his little quad, and he parked the trailer right next to us. That worked out. So, you know, I sold my CVO to be able to get these carbon fiber wheels. And I was so upset. I told my son, you know what? You're my son. My son's got the carbon fiber wheels on his bike. And I didn't get mine. And I was the one that was the one that really wanted them. But he took my lowrider S for a ride. And I told him, I said, get on it. Go through those turns. Because you don't have that big gyroscope trying to keep you up straight. It's easy to turn. It just floats right in and floats right out. Major difference. Here I'm promoting BST again, and I feel they let me down, but let's see what happens. You know, nothing happens by accident. This I know. You know, God's in total control. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. So maybe I was just being tested. You know, I didn't want to say anything bad until Leif made one more call. But Leif told me that they got the invoice, you know, because we had put the order in, and he got the invoice and it was 17-inch wheels. He said, what the hell are you guys doing? That's not what we want. This guy wants Pirelli Night Dragons on his bike. And I don't know if this, I guess they said we're not making them 16, we're making them 17. He says, well, okay, then tell me what tire goes on it. We'll buy the wheels. Tell me what tire goes on it. They never responded. They got egg on their face right now as far as I'm concerned, because they made a wheel without even checking to see if a tire's made for it. And here I was saying that they're sticklers on quality control and all this other stuff. Now that's ticket material. That's why I got this radar detector, but oh, I love riding. And this bike is a performer. I'm not going to sell this bike.